I'm going to try to do a 301. My question is, even for whatever reason, if it doesn't work, can it penalize my site or affect my site negatively? I just don't want my site to be hit, as I don't mind just keeping up link building, but keen to do the 301 to speed it up. For context, website A is machinery hire website. This is the one we looked at before, by the way, Nick,
Okay, I
which has
remember.
14 month of link building, which could do 301 to a commercial construction company, brand new website. Basically pivot our business to more general construction company and no longer need the old domain. So yeah, it basically wants to know if for whatever reason Google thinks this is not like a relevant 301 or it doesn't match or whatever, can it somehow hurt him or penalize him? What do you think?
I wouldn't say it's going to penalize you, but it could hurt your rankings. Testing 301s is going to include, going through stages of volatility. That's why we stress over here, try and get something that is as close to your niche as possible. It's going to help with that quite a bit. And then also, doing things like 301ing an expired domain versus a age domain that's indexed is going to add to that as
Well,
well.
this one's definitely
S-
indexed
Yeah.
and yeah, like still
So,
live.
you know, what I would do is I would carefully comb everything, make sure that from what I'm looking at, I combing the backlinks, looking to see how relevant everything is, the quality of these links, etc. Is it a good option? It sounds like you've probably done this. And if it is, go ahead and 301 it. You might go through some volatility. Expect, to just set it and forget it for the next 2 to 3 months and just kind of watch what's going on in the SERPs. I would continue on campaigns per usual. A lot of people with 301s, they think, oh, well, I'm just going to do this and then I'll just shoot up through the SERPs. No, you've got to keep content going. You've got to keep a backlink campaign going. What's natural when a business takes over another business, which is essentially what you're emulating when you do a 301. It's the business as usual. Everything keeps going. We've taken over this business, we're integrating it, etc. But everything within the business is going to keep going. So that's, backlinks and content going through the site, etc. If you get a heavy spike down, don't freak out over 2, 3 days, watch it. And if, a week later you're still, quote, penalized, then go ahead and, take it off. Or even a week seems too early, 2, 3 weeks, something like that. So you might have to weather a little bit of a storm before the next leg up. These are tricks that, over time, of course, Google is going to, kind of play you that way to stop people from manipulating their algorithm.
Yeah, I've
So,
never heard like a 301 penalty. I've heard of things going down,
no.
but then you kind of just remove it and it's fine, but also not a
Yeah.
super 301 expert myself. That sounds about right.
Yeah, the only time you might get an extended penalty is if you're doing this with a site that hasn't been established, right? So it looks very manipulative right out of the gate. We know for a fact because we've been working on this site for years now, right? Like, I mean, first time we ever saw this
Um,
site had to be at least a year ago, I think.
I think the first site was in our managed link building for, I'd probably say at least, I can't remember if they were like in and then like dropped out after a while, but they were in at least for at least like 3 to 6 months or so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, you guys have been around for a while. We know that the 301, because I think we did it last week, was a viable option from what we said. It was at least like overall construction niche. So
Yeah, and plus
I'd
it's
say
like
go ahead and go for it.
it's actually their old business. It's like our business,
Okay,
changing our
then yeah,
business. Yeah.
100% keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say do it. And it's a new website anyway, so it's like what do you really, even if it was possible to get it through one penalty, it's really not like you have much to lose on a fresh website, right?
Yeah.
So, throw one it over, give it some time, see what happens. I would get some content on the site first so that you could really try to measure the effects, right? I don't know like how much content you got on the new site, but you want to see it like working, right? Anyway, I mean, I guess you'd be able to see anyway if you just added some content later because it would start ranking pretty quickly, a lot quicker than a new site. But don't really know what kind of experience this person has. Anyway, yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it at all, man. I would say you're good to go. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.